going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and the day's starting out a little rough. Very rarely do we ever have to air down because we never air up. This is one of those rare cases. Check out these. You unscrew the barrel, you leave the cap, so you don't got to lose that. You unscrew this, and it's about 1 psi per second. So wanting to find them, guys, it's going to be in northridge4x4.com. So we're on Milt's Mile, and this sign has definitely seen better days. I'm not entirely sure what has happened to it. Been run over, run into, and run through. What the heck is this? There's no way. And then that's the exit? There's no way. All right, so Kevin sees this buggy line, and his JL occasionally identifies as a buggy. It's pitching him to the passenger side. And guys, this is a 4-door clearly, so you know that he has like wheelbase on his side. In a 2-door, this has to feel horrendous. You can see the black marks on this rock, which indicates that people put their tires on it. So either come into it high passenger. There's also some marks over here, as well as some diff marks. So maybe people go high driver. I'm not sure. This is not on Milt's Mile anymore. Driver tires barely holding on. This is lifting passenger front. You're on the tail light. Like your bumper, tail light, and there's yeah, you're not backing up over this. Now he has damage on it, but this is but a scratch. Honestly, after seeing the situation currently unfolding with Kevin on this obstacle, I don't want to do it. Marlon, of course, is always, is he the voice of confidence or the voice of insanity? You let me know what you think, but he's like, oh babe, you got this, you totally got this, it'll be easier for you. I don't think that where Kevin is stuck right now would be an issue for me, because again, shorter wheelbase, I'll be able to pull myself forward. It's the vertical climb at the end that I won't be able to do because of my wheelbase. So it's like this obstacle, there's 3 portions of it is the way that I see it, right? The beginning is easier if you have a 4-door. The middle, where Kevin is now, is easier if you have a 2-door. And the end is easier the longer the vehicle is, so another 4-door. This is clearly a rear steer buggy line, now that I'm looking at it from over here. But again, in Sand Hollow, those things are like easily mistaken, whatever. Come for me in the comments, you English majors, you. It's hard to see it until you're in it. Of course, winch to save the day.
I just wanted enough so he can back up, get past the bumper, and then we'll release it. He can back up, hopefully on his own.
Okay.
There you go, Ken, back up. You coming? Let out a little. All right, let out all the way. Turn, you need to turn. Yep, you're good now.
Today is not Kevin's day. Winching twice. All right, so what happened, we are fast forwarding in time. Basically what happened is I was down there waiting my turn. I pulled up here in order to winch from Kevin's roll cage, just holding him, just applying slight tension and holding him this way so that he could back off this rock. Y'all saw that I was filming from over here, and his bumper was literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. Exhibit A. That was all bumper and quarter panel damage right here. So now, Brian's Jeep is winching him up. This is the kind of vehicle that does this. Brittany is very nervous. She is not liking this at all. All right, so we have another line. I really should put something on this. And then he has a line up front. We're gonna do some Austin Powers here. So besides us living 7 minutes away from the park, guys, today we're out on the trails for a very specific reason. And that reason is that you guys know that for the last 2 years, I've been kind of suffering through some tuning issues with the 392, the 6.4 liter engine aftermarket swap that we did in the two-door. Okay, so we've had it. It's not anyone's fault. This is not a blame game. It's just that it's a tough thing to figure out. Every Jeep has its own personality, every engine, and it depends, you know, the engine where it came out of has something to do with it, the transmission, the transfer case. And so yesterday I was fortunate enough to get the help of like a really very knowledgeable tuner in the tuning community for the Hemi. He's a Mopar guy through and through. He holds a lot of records for the fastest vehicles out there, and his name's Adam, and it's Spanking Time Motorsports out in Hurricane. So he has locations in California, and now he is in Hurricane, guys, and he spent 2.5 hours with me yesterday basically going through my tune, and what we're calling it is a band-aid. He does have to, when he comes back into town, it's the holidays, like I said, yesterday was December 23rd. When he comes back into town, he's gonna dyno this thing. We're gonna spend all day on it and really get down to the nitty-gritty as far as what the issues are. Guys, the Jeep is 80% better just with 2.5 hours. 80% better lunge, no lunging basically, non-existent. And so now I'm just kind of having to learn how to wheel a Jeep without lunging, which is kind of like backwards to think, but that's kind of what we're doing.
Yeah, 100%. The Jeep feels like, I drove it yesterday and it is a completely different Jeep. Like, oh my God, the difference is like 80% better. spot.
Whose idea was that? Oh my God. What?
Woo! Wow, guys. Wow. That was stressful. Wow. I'm like shaking. Woo. Am I safe? Can I take like a deep breath?
Wow.
It's crazy, guys. The wheelbase plays a huge role out here, more so than out east, is my opinion. And by east, y'all already know, I mean Windrock, AOP, that kind of terrain, not this like high desert stuff.
You guys know that we love our Onyx off-road maps. So Milt's Mile is rated a level 7 out of 10. It takes about 1.5 hours. The distance is only 1.6 miles. But you can go ahead and go on the app and look up the trail. Marlon and I like to look up different trails before we run them on the Onyx off-road app because it gives us so much information, especially if we haven't run the trail before. If you have not tried Onyx off-road yet, what are you guys waiting for? Make sure you use our code offroad and chill for 20% off your elite membership today.
I think that'll be fine. Your belly looks like it might be good. Yep.
That's not going to happen. Look who's flipping it.
Kevin tried to do a two-door line. Brian's Jeep saved the day. Some days I feel like this sign. Okay. Oh, yeah, if he goes higher on that side, belly's out. Look at that. Oh, maybe. Woo! Nice. Total confidence. Total confidence. Like where I went down and did it again, that felt scarier than the first one, which was like kind of where Kevin basically almost flipped. So this next obstacle that Kevin's about to do, I've never done it. So I've run Milt's Mile a couple times. Every single time it's been with a ride. So like a woman's ride in Trail Hero, so on and so forth. So we've never actually been able to take our time and run these obstacles. I think I've also run it, but went directly to Middle Monkey, which is a really fun obstacle that you'll see a lot of Instagram reels on. So I am interested, while it's off season here at the park and just winter in general, we're holding at December 24th. So happy holidays to y'all that celebrate. I want to take the time to run these trails and hit these obstacles with not a million people watching, and so I know the line. So then when it's a trail that I have to guide or anything, it's not the first time that I'm running it and doing it. So it makes me feel better as like still a learning, obviously, driver. Check that out. Look at Kevin. So this obstacle is tricky, guys, because I've seen tons of people flip or flop on it. More so 2 doors than 4 doors, so let's see what it's about.
Any line, any line.
Representation of what that obstacle usually is. I was told by a couple people that were on the trail with obviously Kevin and Brittany from LiteBrite, and then our friend Brian Ritchie and his wife Stacy, who have actually Hector's brother. They have Hector's brother Murphy, and they also adopted the other little French bulldog that I had when she was with me. Her name was Fig. She was like 4 weeks old when I was holding on to her for Brian, who ended up being her forever home. But anyways, I digress. Everyone's saying that there's so much sand in that hole, so it was a lot less tippy, we should say. But yeah, fairly simple.
You have to line in the rear.
It's a beautiful, like, Christmas Eve day here in Sand Hollow. The temperature is phenomenal. Oh. All right, so supposedly this is a tricky one too. So on the passenger side, your passenger front tire is climbing a rock. Look, he's lifting.
A little more driving, you're way too far past.
Oh.
You're past all the tire marks on that side.
Okay. And so he's probably a foot away from that wall now. Once he touches that, then it's just, it'll kind of stabilize him.
Yep.
So lots happening. Every tire is in a different elevation, we should say. Ooh, look at that. Whoa. Yeah, you better have enough suspension for this obstacle. Oof, that tire is in the air, literally. Feeling that is going to feel very different in a two-door. And I don't mean in a good way. No, you're not cheating.
Your defense, this isn't the bypass, this is the trail. That's the optional line. This is the actual trail. And this gets kind of weird on here.
So Josh is still on trail. He's not gonna do that. It's his dad's Jeep, and this is the dad. Drive it like you stole it. He looks good in there, Brian. He's gonna need a four-door.
He wants to buy it.
That's why he's depreciating the value.
We had that conversation.
Nice. This is the infamous middle monkey. Ooh. He is nose up right now. Just like all the other times, really fun. Just a quick up and over. The two doors, I feel like if you're at least 108, as soon as your front tires kind of crest the top, the front will pull your rear. So super simple. It's the longer rigs that have the issue. Don't forget that we have a brand new merch drop
beanies, hats, shirts, and so much more on our website, offroadandchill.com. Guys, like always, if you enjoyed the video, big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and we'll see you next time. Bye.